Welcome back to the LC Coins World Coin Review and Value, the ultimate destination for rare coin discoveries, numismatic treasures, and the hidden value around the world. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and historically significant coins in American numismatics, the 1881 Morgan silver dollar. This coin is a true piece of history, representing a crucial period in the United States' economic and monetary evolution. Over the next 2 hours, we will cover every aspect of this incredible coin, from its origins and design to its production, circulation, and numismatic value. We will also discuss its role in the broader economic and political context of the late 19th century, the significance of silver in American coinage, and the lasting legacy of the Morgan dollar series. The Morgan silver dollar was first introduced in 1878, following the passage of the Bland-Allison Act. This legislation required the U.S. Treasury to purchase large quantities of silver and mint them into silver dollars. The act was a response to the economic pressures of the time, particularly the struggles faced by silver miners in the western United States. The Coinage Act of 1873 had effectively ended the free coinage of silver, causing silver prices to plummet and leading to what was known as the Crime of 1873. The Bland-Allison Act sought to remedy this by reinstating the silver dollar as a standard coin. The design of the new silver dollar was assigned to George T. Morgan, an assistant engraver at the U.S. Mint. His design replaced the previous seated Liberty dollar, which had been in circulation for decades. The new coin featured a fresh, modernized image of Lady Liberty on the obverse and a powerful American bald eagle on the reverse. The Morgan dollar became one of the most iconic coins in American history, and its production continued until 1904, with a brief return in 1981. The year 1881 was significant for the Morgan silver dollar series. By this time, the coin had already been in production for a few years, and the U.S. Mint had fine-tuned the striking process to produce CONSISTENTLY high-quality coins. Morgan dollars were minted in 5 different locations in 1881. Each mint had its own production figures, and some versions of the 1881 Morgan dollar are rarer than others. The Carson City Mint, for example, produced fewer coins, making the 1881 Morgan dollar highly desirable among collectors. George T. Morgan's design for the silver dollar was revolutionary in many ways. The obverse features a left-facing portrait of Lady Liberty, modeled after Anna Willis Williams, a Philadelphia schoolteacher. Morgan wanted to depict Liberty as an American woman rather than using the traditional Greco-Roman representation. The design includes the word Liberty inscribed on her headband, with 13 stars surrounding her, symbolizing the original 13 colonies. Above her head, the phrase is prominently displayed, reinforcing the unity of the nation. The date 1881 appears at the bottom. The reverse of the coin features a majestic bald eagle with outstretched wings, holding an olive branch and arrows in its talons. This imagery symbolizes both peace and military strength. A wreath encircles the eagle, and the phrase United States of America is inscribed above, along with $1 at the bottom. The powerful motto "In God We Trust" is placed above the eagle's head in elegant script. The 1881 Morgan silver dollar was struck in 90% silver and 10% copper, giving it a total weight of 26.73 grams. It has a diameter of 38.1 millimeters and a reeded edge. The high silver content contributed to its intrinsic value, making it a desirable coin not only for circulation, but also for hoarding and collecting. By 1881, The Morgan dollar was a key component of American commerce, particularly in the western states, where silver mining was a major industry. However, the coin was not widely circulated in the eastern United States, where paper currency and smaller denominations were more commonly used. Many Morgan dollars were stored in treasury vaults, only to be released into circulation decades later. This phenomenon contributed to the survival of high-grade examples, making some uncirculated Morgan dollars available to collectors even today. The silver used in Morgan dollars came largely from the booming silver mines of Nevada, particularly the famous Comstock lode. The mining industry played a critical role in shaping U.S. monetary policy, as silver interests lobbied for continued coinage of silver dollars. This political battle over silver, often referred to as the Free Silver Movement, would continue for decades, culminating in major debates. During the late 19th and early 20th centuries, the 1881 Morgan dollar is highly sought after by numismatists, with certain mint-marked versions commanding significant premiums. The 1881 Morgan dollar is particularly rare and valuable due to its low mintage. High-grade examples in mint state condition can fetch thousands of dollars at auction. Other versions, such as the 1881. Thank you for watching LC Coins World. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1881 Morgan silver dollar, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content on rare and historical coins. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we will explore another fascinating piece of numismatic history. See you next time. Today we explore the history, the design, and the collector value of the 1900 Morgan dollar, a coin that is far more than just silver. It is a time capsule from an era of change, growth, and industrial ambition in American history. The Morgan dollar series began in 1878 and was named after its designer George T. Morgan, an English engraver who joined the United States Mint and introduced one of the most iconic designs in American numismatics. The obverse of the coin features a left-facing portrait of Lady Liberty wearing a Phrygian cap adorned with wheat and cotton, symbols of agriculture and unity in the United States. The reverse displays a proud eagle with outstretched wings holding arrows and an olive branch signifying a balance between peace and strength. Above the eagle, the phrase "In God We Trust" is boldly inscribed, reflecting the national motto of the time, minted in New Orleans, as indicated by the mint mark. The 1900 Morgan dollar carries the legacy of a Southern mint facility that operated during one of the most dynamic periods in United States history. The New Orleans Mint was originally established in 1838 and played a vital role in producing coinage for a growing nation, especially in the years following the Civil War. By 1900, the Mint was one of the major producers of Morgan dollars, helping to meet the demand generated by the Bland-Allison Act and the Sherman Silver Purchase Act, both of which were government initiatives aimed at supporting the silver mining industry and increasing the amount of silver coinage in circulation. The 1900 Morgan dollar was struck using the traditional 900 silver and 0.10 copper alloy, giving it a net weight of 0.7734 for troy ounces of silver, with a diameter of 38.1 millimeters and a reeded edge. The coin was both a practical medium of exchange and a beautiful representation of the American spirit during the turn of the century. The year 1900 was a transitional moment in American society. The United States was emerging as a global industrial power with major advances in transportation, communication, and manufacturing, while the Morgan dollar itself was not widely used in everyday transactions due to its large size and weight. It played a significant role in bank reserves and silver policy and remained a favorite of silver advocates and Western Miners who saw it as a symbol of economic opportunity. The 1900 Morgan dollar exists today in many conditions ranging from well circulated to uncirculated examples. But what makes this coin